Welcome, everyone. So here's Miami's starting group. Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Rozier in at the 1. And for the Hawks, in the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, the guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
Now, here is Young. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Team seconds.
On defense, Miami. Young taking his time here. 6 to shoot. And that one's good. Daniels.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now, here's Rozier. Hero on the wing. Butler sets a screen for Hero. Drills the three-pointer.
Producing from behind the arc, that is huge stuff from Tyler Hero.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. We talked about the respect he has for Jimmy Butler and everything that Jimmy Buckets brings to the table. He told me Butler's special. He impacts the game with the ball, without the ball, and with his defense. But he said as much of a challenge as Butler presents, be ready. Guys?
Thank you, David. That one good for 2.
Defenders just too worried about Trae pulling up on the shot, so he took advantage and just flew by him.
Butler from outside. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Team seconds.
That's on DeAndre Hunter. For Miami, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
When we think of Jimmy Butler, his work ethic comes to mind, notably how hungry he is to win at all costs.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And he gets it to go.
And Trae doing a good job exploring, trying to find those soft spots in the defense.
Nifty move. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Now, here is Young. He's got 7. Back to Johnson. It's Young on the wing. Rozier defending. He had a nice open look right there.
And Trae Young playing floor general here. So good and so quick at finding the open man.
The Heat trail by 3. Rozier kicks to Butler. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Johnson, the pass to Okongwu. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. And it's 6 points for Onyeka Okongwu.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Johnson with a screen on Rozier. Young finds Johnson. Young against Rozier. Young pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Okongwu. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. Young's shot is off. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Here's Butler. And he makes good on the layup. Butler's got 8.
I like Butler down low, fighting for points.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Young against Rozier. Young's shot is off. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. 4-point game. Driving inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce. What a great option he gives them on every possession.
It's been all about Okongwu for the Hawks. He comes away with 11 points. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
On the court for Miami here in the second. The guard set is Rozier and Hero. Butler out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Young pass to Johnson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot. And Trey able to make the play.
Now, here's Rozier. 5 points in the game. It's good.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And he just dabbles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
And Butler just taking that motion right through contact.
And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck and middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
Here's Butler following the basket by Trae Young. Jaquez sets a screen for Butler. From deep, Jimmy Butler!
And this is the type of scorer that Jimmy Butler can be, especially when he's getting to his spots.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. And I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
He certainly, DA, is a two-way threat. Rozier kicks to Adebayo. Butler against Hunter. And it's Butler missing. The Hawks leading by 6. Young pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
There's Hero with the 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Jaquez. Right side, Rozier. Tries it again. Ejected by Young.
What a timely move from Trae Young, getting there and blocking the shot.
1:52 left here in the second. Johnson with a screen on Hero. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Now here's Butler. 13 points in the game. And again, it's the Heat missing. Young outside. On the wing, Daniels takes the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Heat trail by 10. Well, they're passing to Rozier. Back to Butler. Butler making it happen inside.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Here's Young. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
On the wing, Hawkins. Covered by Johnson. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam.
Wow. And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
A 3-pointer is right on target.
Well, this team has trusted Young's ability to run an offense, and that includes him finding teammates.
Now, Hero. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up off the glass. Hero's got 5 now.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Chalk up 2 there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Day 31. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Ropes, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
They've got Trae Young. Clint Capella is out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Rizachet in at the 3 slot. So that's the Hawks 5.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Inside, it's tipped. And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Fires the 3. Robinson pulls it in. The Heat trail by 9. One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're gonna grind it out.
This team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big 3, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
And they pick up 2.
Possessing good size and impressive versatility. The rookie, Rizachet, looking comfortable operating inside.
Here's Richardson driving in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Richardson's got 6 points in the quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. The Heat trail by 7. Outside Robinson. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And there's the foul. It's on Nasir Little. That is his first foul of the game.
Team first.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
Well, Bogdanovich being a little bit crafty there, knowing the defense was closing in on him and drew the contact.
The Atlanta shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And so he makes both from the line.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Love with the screen on Matthews. Robinson against Matthews. From past the arc. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Robinson.
And Duncan Robinson, he will do that.
Pass to Capella. Takes it off the glass. Capella's got his first points of the game.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And Jovic gets it to go.
Assisted by.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Bogdanovich. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Bogdanovich knocked around a little bit there, but sticks with his shot.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Richardson against Bogdanovich. Jovic passes to Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Duncan Robinson doing some work inside at 6'7". He could do that.
Here's Bogdanovich. That's tipped. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Jovic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one misses. The Hawks leading by 6. Capella sends a screen for Matthews. Into the lane. And the rejection by Love.
Well, how about that? Kevin Love getting up and making a statement block there.
Robinson kicks to Little. Richardson attacking. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there. Now, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. It's Matthews on the wing. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Matthews. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Matthews. And that's now 9 points for Bogdanovich.
Garrison Matthews.
Richardson the pass to Robinson. They set the pick. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Nance outside. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
Rolling with some momentum. Nance Jr. lane inside. He's going to take it.
Here's Richardson. He's got 8. Pass to Love.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Miami shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Young outside, tries a three off the inbound, and the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Atlanta with their lead standing at 6. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Rozier in at the point. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 6. Adebayo with a screen on Hunter. Three-pointer. Butler slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Man, look out when Jimmy Butler feels confident and comfortable from deep.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson, a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 6. Hit the crossover. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. Wow, he was up there, Kevin. Just a clinic here by Tyler Hero, creating space with that handle.
A nice shot by Young.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Hero finds Butler. They set the pick. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Atlanta leading by 7. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Okongwu. Daniels kicks to Okongwu. Back to Daniels. There's the triple. And Okongwu slams it in.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Young pass to Johnson. The kick out to Young. Back to Johnson from deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Johnson's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Hawks. Outside, Hero. The shot. Rebound by the Hawks.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And the Hawks with possession here. 10-point lead. Here's Johnson. And the layup's good off the glass. 10 points for Johnson.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
There's Rozier, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
I tell you what, did he take off on that one? Not many players can elevate it and literally fly. What a special talent, and it's plays like that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, that's the attitude that the coaching staff talked to us about before the game. Heads up, aggressive play, and right at whoever's guarding Trae Young.
The Heat trail by 11. Pass to Okongwu. Hawks passing it around. The Hawks again can't hit. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Jaquez sets a screen for Butler. No good on the three.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Hawks.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for him.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Trae Young.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Johnson with a screen on Rozier. Johnson kicks to Hunter. Young from outside. Here's Johnson. Hawkes with the rebound. And here we go. It's Butler. Fades. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks.
On 2K. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Alexander Walker in at point guard. And for the Hawks, Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And certainly on paper, this game is something of a mismatch, Doris.
Yes, it is, but it's always dangerous when one team is expected to win by a large margin. Because why? Human nature. Can't skip steps. These are still professional basketball players. That underdog can be a real dog.
McDaniels, that's good.
First bucket of the evening. Now, both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Now here's Young. Okongwu finds Hunter. No good on the triple.
And just terrible defense. I don't... Oh, wow! Did he just do that?
With authority!
Wow!
Young looking over the floor. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Takes a 3. Fires in the triple.
It's great to see Young working off the ball. He's got the skill set to flourish in that kind of action.
You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation. But the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool.
Connects from downtown.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Edwards, no good.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. To the inside. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
Outside Edwards. To the left wing. Alexander Walker, the pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. Atlanta with a rebound.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Young finds Johnson. Back to Young. Launches it. Kept alive. Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave no doubt.
Now here's Johnson. There's Young with the 3, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Often shooting from way beyond the arc, Young easily pops in the short-range 3.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Edwards. And there's the screen. Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Edwards. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Now here's Gobert. Still without a bucket. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randle. To the wing on the left. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Randle, right side. And again, unable to change momentum here. Atlanta leading by 6. Right side, Young. Kick out to Johnson. The floater, and there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Johnson. Young's got 8 points.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to Alexander Walker. Randall outside. And so the first quarter is in the books. Atlanta on top, leading by... If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Outside McDaniels, it's tipped. And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
The Hawks lead by 6. There's Young with the 3, and he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Here's Edwards. Oh, a sensational slam by Ant.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
Anthony Edwards.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Pass to Okongwu. The 3 ball. Offensive rebound. Back to Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Team first.
Now here's Young. 11 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3.
Yeah, smothering D right there. Just a tremendous job by Edwards, forcing a difficult shot. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, BA, when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
The Hawks lead by 5. Outside Young. Okongwu up top. Back to Young. Okongwu, a screen on Edwards. Pass to Okongwu for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. Timberwolves trail by 8. McDaniels a screen. Inside. And he dunks it down.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
Okongwu with it. Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Now here's Ingles. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. DiVincenzo can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, Young with a physical finish inside.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Young against Conley. Reed sets a screen. The shot by Conley, no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Stolen by Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Alec. Thank you. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Now here's DiVincenzo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Off the mark there with a three. Bogdanovich against Conley. Screen by Capella. Here's Bogdanovich. First shot won't go. Timberwolves trail by 10. For three, DiVincenzo drops in the three.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Nance. Back to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Takes it inside. Can't hit from in close.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And now just a 4-point Atlanta lead.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And credit to Bogdanovich for not giving up there. He gets a shot off and wins a foul for his trouble.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
For three, DiVincenzo. Nance pulls down the board. Bogdanovich with it. Going inside from the arc. And Nance gets it to go on the assist by Bogdanovich. Nance has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And that concludes the first half. Atlanta on top, leading by 9. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
The Timberwolves, 23.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Mike Conley. Then there's Naz Reid. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Dozier in at the 4 slot. Capella screen on Conley. Bogdanovich passes to Matthews. 4 on the clock. Takes the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo finds Conley. Launches a 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Yeah, they want this to be a transition game. It's where they've been most effective.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep pushing the pace.
And that one's good. And the Hawks lead by 5.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic scorer around the rim.
To the wing, right side. Reid passes to Dozier. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
And Naz Reid has proven to be a matchup nightmare for opposing big men, Doris.
He has, BA, and the reason is he's bigger and stronger than most 4 men. Traditional 5s are too slow to stay with him. He can space you out to the 3-point line, or he can punish you on the inside. Naz has got big-time game.
Capella screen on Conley. Out to the wing. Nance for 3. And it's Dozier with the rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Ingles from outside. The shot, no good. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. There's Bogdanovich with the three, and the three-pointer goes. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter.
This is Bogdanovich's game. Catch, shoot, score.
Reed sets a screen. Ingles from outside. Atlanta with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Rizachet. Nance, high post. Over to the left wing. Puts one up from 19. Here's Capella. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
Reed sets a screen. To the right side. There's the three. Minnesota again missing. The Hawks lead by 6. Here's Rizachet. The floater. Minnesota's gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. From outside the arc. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. A minute and a half left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Dante DiVincenzo. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Stolen by Ingles. Here's Reed. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Nance outside. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And they pick up 2. Bogdanovich has got 12.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Back to Conley. Over Rizachet. The shot by Conley, no good.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Dozier. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Dozier's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Hawks lead by 7. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Releases. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella.
Substitution on the court.
Timberwolves trail by 7.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Pass to Reed. Ingles from outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Atlanta closing out this quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels, and it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Edwards looking it over. Jacks up a 3. The triple hits for Edwards.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Johnson a screen on Edwards. Young, the pass to Johnson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game. It's McDaniels on the wing. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Gobert showing his skill inside.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Timberwolves on D. It's a 5-point game. Sinks the tray.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
Right wing. Here's Gobert. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Young goes in. Pass to Okongwu. Puts up a 3. Outside Hunter. Here's Daniels. Back to Okongwu. 5 on the clock. Young from long range. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's good. Edwards. What strength.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
Randall. McDaniels from long range. Knocks it down from distance.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Atlanta leading by 5. The kick out to Johnson. Young inside. Checked by Randall. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Johnson.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Tries it from 19. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
And Young, here we go. And Gobert with a block. Outside McDaniels. 3-pointer. They get the rebound. It's McDaniels on the wing. And it's off from 3-point range.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find him.
Outside Edwards. And he's going. Gobert goes up and brings it down.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Okongwu finds Johnson. Now here's Young. Daniels passes to Young. Outside Johnson. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside Edwards. Outside for Randall. Fires for 3. And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
That's about trusting your guy in the clutch. Julius Randle embracing a tough opportunity.
Edwards against Young. 44 seconds left in the 4th. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Edwards. And that one is hammered home.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Young, the pass to Johnson. The kick out to Young. Oh, he nails it!
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Now Young. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it up. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
Son. Sports and checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Reed is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1. And for the Heat, Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Richardson in at the point guard. And Stan, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
Well, you aren't kidding.
Edwards looking it over. Edwards with the stuff.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim, Anthony Edwards.
Outside, Hero. To the inside. It's stolen by Randall. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target with his 3.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reid after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
Here's Jaquez. Again, the miss by the Heat. Minnesota with the ball. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Up top, Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
Here's Edwards. Sweet little floater.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago, and we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
And that's an encouraging sign from Butler. He's a capable three-point shooter. He's just very selective.
Shot by McDaniels, no good. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Out left to the wing. For the 3. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Adebayo with a screen on Randall. Jaquez, and rebounded by McDaniels.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps. And this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
Serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option.
Edwards kicks to Reed. Over to the left wing. Reed with a screen for McDaniel. Over Butler. They get it again. Reed. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Butler getting it done. What a move that time. 5 points in the game.
Strong move by Butler, making sure that was a quality possession.
Here is Edwards. Randall outside. Offline with his 3. Miami's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
A tremendous athlete. Adebayo also possesses great mobility for a big fella. Using it to get the call on that play.
And Adebayo drops them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
To the wing on the left. Here's McDaniels. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first but misses the second. Hero fires from way outside. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And it looks like they are going to review the pre. Just get off in time.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Well, they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt in looking at the replay that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Heat lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Hero in its shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Adebayo. And it's Richardson in at point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Minnesota in the lead. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jimmy Butler remains the Heat's franchise player. He says, the confidence my teammates and my coaches put in me, it's a lot. They hype me up out there and I just go play. I try everything in my power to make sure that we win. They trust me with everything. Kevin, he's earned that faith.
Adney DA, he tends to deliver in the biggest moments and always has. Hey, we thank you for that report. McDaniels finds Edwards. Back to McDaniels. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. McDaniels with the ball. And it's Richardson picking him up. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Be a jump ball. Salto.
Pass to McDaniels. Reed the pass to Edwards. Reed with a screen on Jaquez. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Shot's good from Butler.
And Butler, someone you got to stay with in that pick and roll. All he needs is a little space, and he is ready to fire.
Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Stolen by Hero. And here they go. It's stolen by Randall. Pass to Reed. All sorts of time. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Minnesota.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Alexander Walker finds Edwards. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
Signature move by Butler. He's a slasher by nature, really goes hard to the cup.
Butler on the wing. 1:11 left in the second quarter. This one for 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Edwards. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
I don't know how Edwards does it. It's a blend of skill, finesse, and a little bit of luck that went down.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride. Well, you can see that Edwards isn't trying to do it all on his own. He's also looking for shots for others out there.
Richardson the pass to Hawkes. Back to Richardson. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. For Minnesota, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Both free throws good from Randall. The Heat trail by 3. Outside Rozier. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Edwards at full speed.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Minnesota on top. They lead by 2. And thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what we're seeing from Jaden McDaniel.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got Miller. Conley out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Ingles in at the small forward. Lets it go. It's rebounded by Jovic.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Rozier, pass to Love. Shot clock at 5. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
And Stan, it seems like time and again, the Heat uncover those hidden gems, turning unknowns into big contributors.
That's one of the things they do best, Kevin. The list of names like that is long, but look no further than Udonis Haslem, whose jersey they retired last season. Their hard work culture seems to breed those kind of success stories.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This league, Stan, and you've watched it and coached it for years, has the best players in the entire world. And some guys, though, can kind of be overlooked. Like Terry Rozier, for instance.
Yeah, look, here's a guy who's averaged 28 points a game. He can create offense for other people. He plays hard, was an outstanding defender early in his career. He's an important piece for any team he's on.
And what speed, and Stan, what athleticism.
Yeah, no question about it. This guy's somebody who shouldn't be under the radar.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. The second effort, and Miller with the lay-in. Miller's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we see about him a lot.
In the corner, it's Little. Here's the screen, and there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Team foul.
On defense, Minnesota, 3-point lead. Rozier kicks to Love. That 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. Hits it from 3-point range. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves. Pass to Love. Rozier against Ingles. Now here's Little. Guarded closer. Connects from 3-point range.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Ingles with the ball. Here's the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Gobert against Rozier. Pass to Love. Outside Robinson. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Minnesota leading by 3. And here's Ingles outside. And the 3 ball is good. Ingles has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Love right side. Offensive rebound Heat. Rozier finds Robinson. There's a screen. Lets it go from deep. No good there. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And the shot falls short this time. The Heat have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Love with the screen for Robinson. Sinks the triple.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Here's Conley. Pass to Miller. Picked off in midair. Little with the ball. Conley picks him up. Love the pass to Rozier. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Love. Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
16 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's the screen from the corner, and it's good off the back rim and in. DiVincenzo's got 5.
Mike Conley.
Outside Rozier. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Richardson in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Gobert with a screen on Butler. The wide open look here for Ingles. And Gobert kicks to Miller. Pass to Conley. Second chance shot. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Conley, the pass to Miller. Ingles in the corner. Butler with the steal. Jaquez with the ball, and it's Miller picking him up. Richardson gets a wide open look, and a miss there on the triple. Minnesota leading by 5. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Shoots the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
First team foul.
Hero against Edwards. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, flashy play by Hill off the drive, turning his speed into airtime for a dunk.
McDaniels a screen on Butler. Outside Edwards with the drive. Rocket 6. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Over Adebayo. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Pass to Butler. Outside Hero. Jaquez with the screen on Edwards. Hero kicks to Richardson. The Heat need to get a shot off. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to a rim, he is going to damage it.
And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. Jaquez finds Richardson. Back to Jaquez.
2 minutes.
Outside Butler. To take the lead. It's Butler. Gritty points from a gritty guard.
And Butler, no stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possessions.
Alexander Walker passes to Reed. There's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
Here's Butler. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Minnesota's got the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Pass to Edwards. Feed away. It falls.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Outside Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Richardson. Butler deciding where to go with it. Shoots a fader. Good! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch. Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back. Maybe unnecessary to go for the finger roll instead of just laying it in. But it is impressive.
And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
.11 seconds left in the game. Alexander Walker finds Edwards. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Edwards on the wing. He is joined by McDaniel. Randall out there with Naz Reid. And it's Alexander Walker in at the one spot. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Hero. Hawkins outside. Richardson against Randall. Richardson the pass to Hawkins. There's the three. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And finished off by Edwards.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Richardson outside. Outside Butler. Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Adebayo kicks to Butler. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got his sixth rebound on the night. From the arc, Jimmy Butler pulls it in. The Heat with the lead. Hero on the wing. For three. Here's Butler. Hawkins outside. Five to shoot. Here's Adebayo. It's in!
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Reed with a screen on Butler. Edwards trying. Oh, wow! What a great move inside.
That is incredible. Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Adebayo with a screen for Richardson. Money!
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Edwards kicks to Reed. Pass to Randall. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. It counts! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
And when things are tight, Butler just seems to step his game up. Tremendous score here in the clutch.
To the wing right side. Out to Edwards. With the shot. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just one. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Anthony Edwards, second personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot 3 if they hope to tie it.
Near the 3-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Can't get it to fall. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van
have some. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with a Conwell at the 5. Bryson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And for Miami, Rozier and Hero are the backcourt. Jaime Jaquez out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Hero. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Grant, the Heat last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
A nice shot by Young.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Jaquez with a screen on Young. Outside Jaquez. Back to Rozier. Here's Jaquez. Hunter with the rebound. Young, the pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Now Hero. And here's Butler outside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, when Butler's this focused, defenders beware.
Johnson a screen on Rozier. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Young. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Young. Lets it go from 14. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Adebayo, a screen on Young. Here's Rozier. Good on the jump shot.
The craftiness of Rozier, unpredictable in these screen and rolls, and he uses this to his advantage.
Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Allie?
We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, B.A.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Butler. Fires the 3. That one no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Jaquez against Johnson. Jaquez, that's good.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
And Young, here we go. And he makes it on the layup. Young's got 6 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early is already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Butler. And that was good.
Butler can't get into the paint. He's got some offensive options. He has the touch from the mid-range.
Young with the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Hero. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. And here's the fast break. Here's Daniels. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
Rozier, the pass to Butler. Pass to Hero. Now here's Jaquez. That shot is off. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Hawks leading. Hunter with the ball. Left side Young. Now Johnson. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Johnson's got his second basket.
Trae Young not afraid to make passes like that. Great vision.
Jaquez with a screen on Hunter. To the middle. Outside for Butler. From downtown, and he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
I don't think there's a moment on the floor that Jimmy Butler does not feel the utmost confidence.
A nice shot by Young. 10 points for him.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Hero, the pass to Jaquez. Had the space there, but it's offline.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And a good game so far as we conclude. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And Atlanta looking at who they've got. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. Now here's Young. On the wing, Daniels. Johnson a screen on Rozier. Here's Young. Inside, it's Trae Young.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Pass to Adebayo. Butler with the ball, and it's Hunter picking him up. Here's Adebayo, and a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
And that's just one of the moves that Bam has in his arsenal.
Brett, you think about Jimmy Butler. Great in the regular season, even better in the playoffs.
Yeah, extremely tough. I mean, he has grit and resilience, but tough-minded in the toughest moments, and that's where his teammates rely on him. Jimmy Butler shows up big come playoff time.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Hero outside. Jaquez with a screen on Johnson. Jaquez, the pass to Hero. Outside for Rozier. Pass to Jaquez. Shoots over Johnson. Jaquez no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaime Jaquez Jr. was excited to join his favorite player, Jimmy Butler, on the Heat. He told me, I loved watching Jimmy because he's a complete player and he leaves everything on the floor. He's a winner, and that's the type of player I want to be. And for his part, Butler said he is so confident and he knows what it takes to win. Brian, there's no higher compliment.
You're right about that, Allie. Thanks. Jaquez no good. The Hawks lead by 3. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan. He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Now here's Adebayo. And no good. The dry spell continues. Outside Young. Picked up by Okongwu. There's the triple. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat trail by 6. Hero finds Rozier. Jaquez with a screen on Okongwu. Jaquez, the open look. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Crafty play by Rozier. He doesn't like what he sees, so he shuffles the floor to create for his team.
Young looking for an opening. Outside Hunter. The 3. And Young the bucket on the assist by Hunter. Young's got 17 points.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Butler. A minute 22 left in the first half. Offensive rebound. Now Adebayo. Rozier outside. Second chance effort. And the layup is good. Rozier's got 5 points now this quarter.
Look how Rozier just slices inside. He doesn't hold himself back on the drive at all.
There's the screen by Johnson. And Young, here we go. The kick out to Johnson. Here's the three. Jaquez grabs the board. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Butler on the run. Butler with the jam.
Quick and athletic, Butler able to beat his opponents right to the 10.
Knocks it loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last. A line change here for Miami. Here's Matthews. Pass to Rizachet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Matthews. Let's go with a three. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Here's Jovic. And a missed layup.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And so a close game as we wrap up. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Josh Richardson out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Nasir Little, and there's Kevin Love. And it's Jovic in at the 4. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Well, Brent, this is the 8th season for Bogdan Bogdanovic. He's as steady as a metronome, man.
You know, the thing, B.A., I don't think guys appreciate him as much as they should in that off-guard position. He is gritty and competitive. He can shoot the ball. He's willing to take big shots. And I love the pace and competitiveness he plays with.
Now here's Love. Here's Jovic. He can't get that one to fall. Capella with the defensive effort. Pass to Bogdanovic. Screen by Capella. Bogdanovic, that's good. And now it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
Pretty smooth screen and roll there. Got to be up on Bogdanovic.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. There's the block. And he gets it back. No coverage that time. Love's got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Screen by Capella. Bogdanovic into the lane. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovic really in attack mode here tonight.
Robinson to 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Driving to the basket. And there it is for him. Bogdanovic has got 9 points in the quarter.
Now Bogdanovic focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, looked like he was hungry to get 2.
Richardson, that's good.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And so it's Bogdanovic with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. The lead is 2. To the paint. Here's Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Outside Robinson. They get it again. Love uses the glass on the layup. Love's got 5.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Capella, screen on Richardson. Offensive board. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
Now here's Robinson. Lets the 3 fly. Pure from 3-point range. He's got 6.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point. There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
On the wing, Richardson. Pass to Love. There's a screen by Love. Richardson, the pass to Love. And he drives in to the inside. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Here's Jovic. He's guarded by Nance. Little, the screen. Here's Jovic. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Atlanta leading by 3. And 1:01 left in the third.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Miami's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Jovic, defended by Bogdanovich. Robinson passes to Jovic. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Again, the Heat misses. The Hawks have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Pass to Rizachet. And here's Capella, 6 to shoot. Soft touch off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Atlanta lead.
Almost all of Capella's shots are going to come from that kind of range. He's a big that's not trying to play out on the perimeter.
Stolen by Capella. And out of bounds. The Heat will take it.
Substitution on the court.
Adebayo from long range. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out this quarter with a 7. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
His defender flying by him after that pump fake.
No hesitation on his move to the rim right there. Adebayo, a screen on Young. Here's Rozier. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
Okongwu, a screen on Rozier. Young with it, guarded now by Jaquez. Johnson with a bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Butler, down low. Here's Adebayo, and finished off by Adebayo.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Heat trail by 8. Hero outside. Adebayo sets a screen. Here's Jaquez. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Hunter against Rozier. And Hunter, here we go. And here's a Okongwu for three. It's hauled in by the Heat. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. To the middle. Outside for Butler. And Butler inside.
And this is the type of scorer that Jimmy Butler can be, especially when he's getting to his spots.
Lets a floater go. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 5. Johnson a screen on Rozier. There's Young with the three. They get it back. Back to Johnson. Over to the wing. Young inside. Pounded by Rozier. Johnson for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Butler on the wing. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Offline with a three. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game. Outside Young. Outside Johnson from behind the arc. Oh, it's stolen by Butler.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options.
Out in transition, Jimmy Butler scanning the court, found an angle, and does some damage.
Now here's Young. Young on the drive. The kick out to Johnson. Rozier against Young. Hunter passes to Young. Clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. And there's Hunter on the assist by Young. Hunter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Butler outside. Butler can't get that one to fall.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Hawks.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Johnson.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
Here's Daniels. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
And a deep three from Young. Missed it. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road by the time.
When you take a look at how these teams play, is it fair to expect a slower pace of the game?
I certainly think so, partner. I mean, both teams are extremely disciplined. They're not really interested in going up and down in a windshield wiper fashion. They value taking care of the ball and playing in the half court.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Young and Bogdanovich are the guards. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Now Conley. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. Count it, good.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and Coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Conley gets the bucket.
Right there, Conley working his magic inside. He is crafty near the rack.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Johnson for 3. Gobert pulls it in. For Minnesota, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Johnson against Edwards. Conley kicks to Edwards. A 3-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Young up top, covered by Conley. Jacks up a 3. Hunter on the wing. Gets an open look and hits. Hunter's got 6.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
And that one, good. So it's Atlanta now. On the wing, Johnson. He's defended by Randall. Johnson sets the screen for Hunter. No good with the triple. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Conley, the pass to Edwards. Atlanta with the rebound. Johnson surveying the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Young against Conley. Lobbed up there for Johnson. It's stolen by Edwards. Throws up and finished off by Edwards.
Well, that's Edwards on both ends. First the D with the steal, and he's able to finish off the break solo.
Young dishes to Capella. Bogdanovich against Edwards. Bogdanovich inside. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Gobert with a screen on Bogdanovich. Edwards finds Conley. And the basket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Young. Lets the 3 fly. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Hey, I think that green light they've given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved. Just another way Randall can beat you. Good hands for the catch and finish at the rim.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
A dead-eye shooter. Bogdan working off the pass there.
Here's Conley. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Conley's got 9.
And they don't don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Great open look there.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Edwards, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Bogdanovich, no luck. And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for the Timberwolves. He finishes with 9 points in the... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Edwards on the wing. He is joined by McDaniel. Randall out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Rocket 2, Edwards. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. He's got 8.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Johnson. Takes a 3. And Bogdanovich gets the 3.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Conley kicks to McDaniels. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Three-pointer, Randall. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Johnson in the corner. Back to Young. Sweet move. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Young's got 8 points.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition. Has a really good understanding of how to fill the lane and get where he needs to be.
Kicks it out to Johnson to the left side wing. Here's Capella over Randall. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Capella. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved. And players acknowledge that and respect that.
Got a piece of it. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to them well.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 2, pass to Hunter. Shoots. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Edwards. Edwards loves it in there.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
The Hawks trail by 4. Now, here's Bogdanovich. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
Assist goes to
Young's got 4 assists in the game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Here's Edwards. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Stolen by Conley. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Here's Gobert. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hunter. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Edwards.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Edwards moving that orange like a real pro.
The Hawks trail by 4. Young pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Pass to Hunter. Stolen by McDaniels. And here's Gobert. 6 points for him. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Edwards with it. He's covered by Bogdanovich. That's good from Edwards on the assist from Conley. Edwards got the lead up to 7 now for Minnesota. Got it off in time. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Minnesota heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. There, thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Daniels out there with Rizachet. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Matthews in at the 3 spot.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Here's DiVincenzo. What a terrific move that was. DiVincenzo's got the lead, back up to 10 now for Minnesota. Here's Daniels. Now Okongwu. And here's Matthews from the arc. Trains the 3-pointer. Matthews has got his first 3 points of the game.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
The 3. Reed misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
They get it back. Daniels kicks to Okongwu. 3 from Matthews. Minnesota with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Miller.
Boy, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Here's Rizachet. From outside, off the mark. Minnesota leading by 7. Here's DiVincenzo. Scores after the quick crossover. DiVincenzo's got 4 points in the quarter.
DiVincenzo doing a nice job hustling on the fast break there, getting back in a hurry to finish the play.
Miller. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Matthews.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Pass to Gay. Here's Rizachet. Atlanta again missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. The Hawks trail by 9. On the wing, Daniels. 3-pointer. Atlanta again missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Okongwu. Finished off the break. Okongwu's now got his first basket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in this game. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. On the wing, Ingles. He's covered by Daniels. Ingles kicks to DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Hawks. Matthews, left side. Offensive rebound. Pass to Rizachet. He takes it in. And the dunk by Rizachet.
Rizachet so talented with the ball in his hands.
Minnesota leading by 5. Miller sets a screen for Ingles. From downtown. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves.
Substitution on court.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. For 3, Edwards. Here's Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Crosses over, and Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got 8.
This is Gobert's comfort zone, using his size to capitalize down there.
Pass to Bogdanovich. A 3-ball. Backs in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
And Young kicks to Capella. Back to Young. With the floaters, and that one drops for him. He's got 10. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 4. And here's Edwards from the arc. Hunter grabs the miss. Hawks have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Timberwolves lead by 4. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Edwards finds Gobert to the paint. Young with the steal. Here's Johnson. Misses off the right iron. Minnesota in the lead. There's McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle.
It's always fun when you can get ahead of the play like McDaniels did there to finish off the break.
Young is double. Capella dishes to Bogdanovich to tie it up. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Down low. Out to Conley from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here's Young from the arc. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards passes to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Rocking him right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniels.
And Young kicks to Capella. Lets it go with the 3. The Hawks again can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's McDaniels And finished off by McDaniel.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Puts up a three. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Pass to Bogdanovich. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Gobert down low. He is covered by Bogdanovich.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
And here's Young from the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. And Randall throws it down.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that flex DNA.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Conley against Bogdanovich. And it's blocked by Conley. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. 1:33 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young for 3. The Hawks again can't hit. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Randall. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Young's shot is good.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
Up top, Edwards. Covered by Hunter. Gobert dishes to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Shoots. Edwards, no good. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
And here's Young from the arc. Blocked for the new shot clock. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. It's stolen by Gobert. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Young. Pass to Edwards. And stolen by Hunter.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Randall no good. Young with the ball. The 3. That shot off. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Jaime Jaquez out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Rozier in at the point guard position. And for the Timberwolves, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point. Well, Doris, we got a clash at the 5 spot here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
B.A., there was once a point in history where we were talking about is the 5-man phased out of the game, and all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league.
Pass to Gobert. And here's Conley. Picked by Gobert. Outside Edwards. The fadeaway. And he buries his first look.
Well, the work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Butler passes to Jaquez. Jaquez with a screen on Conley. Three-pointer Rozier. He buries it from 3. Rozier's got 5 points.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
From 13. And Rozier pulls it down. And it's Rozier with the ball for Miami. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, "We just have to cause problems for him on defense, hand in the face, crowd him, anything to discourage him from taking shots. So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long." Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Hero. From down in the low post, it goes.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Picked by Gobert. Here's Edwards. And all around the rim that time before dropping. He's got 10.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
They get it back. Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Edwards, a pass to Conley. Gobert with it. Up top, Edwards. Fires from deep. Rebound, Miami. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Knocked loose. Butler on the wing. It's Jaquez on the wing. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Now, Jimmy Butler is an unselfish teammate. This guy loves to get his teammates involved.
McDaniels, a screen on Butler. Edwards finds Randle. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. Adebayo grabs the board.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Outside Jaquez. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Jaquez has got 6 points.
Well, we know Terry Rozier can score it, but you love when he sets his teammates up. That's when his whole game is flowing.
Edwards, that's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
It's blocked by Gobert. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. 51 seconds left in the opening quarter. Adebayo, a screen on McDaniels. Butler passes to Rozier. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Adebayo. Back to Rozier. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. It's Jaquez on the wing. Three-pointer.
Well, it's about hustling and contesting shots, and Julius Randle doing work defensively.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Conley against Rozier. And that one's good from Conley.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Hero for three. That shot, no good. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Miami out in front. They're up. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Rozier and Hero in the backcourt. Jaime Jaquez out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly, and he's putting in the time, BA, to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Miami leading by 3. Adebayo, a screen on Conley. Rozier, the pass to Adebayo. Outside for Rozier. And the three off target. And here's Minnesota now. And that one's good from Conley.
Well, Mike Conley out in transition on the break, eager to help his team convert. Nicely done.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, BA. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Randle, a screen on Butler. Edwards finds Randle, and he banks in the layup.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
Rozier outside. Here's Jaquez. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Here's McDaniels. The kick out to Conley. 4-3. Miami grabs the miss. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Butler on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Butler, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Edwards for 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards has got 6 here in the quarter.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And here's Butler outside. Jimmy Buckets with the tray.
Jimmy Butler taking it upon himself to get those 3 points back.
Butler against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Butler. It's Edwards with a drive. Misses the layup.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Rozier finds Butler. Rozier against Conley. And that one is stopped right through.
This guy's such a fluid, powerful athlete. No doubt, Mr. Rozier.
Here's Randall. Got a hand on it. Rozier outside. Inside. Here's Adebayo. Up and in on the layup. Adebayo's got 6 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
They set a pick. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Outside Edwards. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Randall with the jam.
This guy is so quick. Julius Randall finishes with a pretty dunk.
Robinson against Edwards. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Wing shot on the way. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Heat out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
They're taking a bunch of shots.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Dillingham out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Miller. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Ingles in at small forward. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. And that one's good.
Now this is where Joe Ingles is gifted at realizing when he should go up with it. Really good timing on that shot.
Robinson against DiVincenzo. Pass to Jovic. Outside Robinson. And the layup is good off the glass. Robinson's got his first 2 points.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Reid, a screen on Richardson. Outside Reid. Outside, DiVincenzo. Off target from outside. Heat leading by 6. Robinson for 3. Drains the triple. Robinson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
And Minnesota making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Robinson passes to Love. Right side Richardson. Love, a screen on DiVincenzo. Outside for Love. Little up top. 4 on the clock. Pass to Robinson. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. He pulls it. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Heat with the lead. The 3. Little, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. An easy 2 on the layup.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Minnesota's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Ingles. Outside, Alexander Walker. Reed sets a screen. From deep. It's not going to go for him.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Out left to the wing. There's a screen by Love. Back to Little. Clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. No good there. Nice D from Reed.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Miller, the pass to Ingles. A minute 35 left in the third quarter of the game. Count it. Ingles has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Pass to Love. To the middle. The steal. Got it. Now just a 5-point Miami lead.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
There's a screen by Love. Richardson for 3. Miami, no good that time either.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Miller, the pass to Ingles. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Outside Reed. Outside, Ingles. Love grabs the miss.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Pass to Jovic. Outside Love. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta. And the Heat lead by 8.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And so it's the Miami Heat leading by 6 as we wrap. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Ingles. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Rozier in at the point guard. Here's DiVincenzo. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Rozier gets the bucket.
That's the thing about Rozier, guys. He is fearless. He's willing to take on contact from anybody.
Gobert with a screen on Butler. It's Edwards with a drop. Ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Here's Hero. Banked it in off the glass.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Here's Randall. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Hero against Conley. On the attack, Hero lays it up and banks it in. Hero's got 4 points this quarter.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Butler can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Edwards. Edwards, so good inside.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Rozier against Edwards. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
That is big-time strength from Anthony Edwards. He's got the perfect basketball frame.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Free throw no good for Edwards. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Jaquez. Edwards against Jaquez. Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Butler passes to Rozier. Back to Butler. Again, the Heat score.
This is Jimmy Buckets at his best, rising to a challenge and delivering for his team.
McDaniels, a screen on Butler. Here's Edwards. The shot from the low post is good. Edwards has got 30.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it. Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Minute 32 left in the game. Out to the right wing. Edwards a screen on Jaquez. Pass to Gobert. Adebayo against McDaniels. That ties the game.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Here's Jaquez. 1:03 left in the fourth. Money!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Randall. McDaniels inside. He's guarded by Hero. Randall. Yes! And he's tied it up. What a shot!
That's about trusting your guy in the clutch. Julius Randle embracing a tough opportunity.
Rozier, pass to Jaquez. The shot no good. Oh, good D by Edwards. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Alexander Walker. Left side, Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Butler. Here's Edwards, plenty of space. Oh, off target. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here.
Robinson.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Butler. Ooh, offline. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1 spot. Here's Edwards. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And for the Heat, they're shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Outside Richardson. Outside Robinson. Here's the three. The offensive rebound. Jovic passes to Adebayo. Butler on the wing. 6 to shoot. Over McDaniels. McDaniels with some nice D. The Timberwolves shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. To take the lead. He drops it from range.
We know Julius Randle can score, but that scoring ability will be set up by that kind of play. What a pretty pass from the big man.
Right side Richardson. Adebayo finds Robinson. Adebayo a screen on Edwards. For three, Robinson. To the left side wing. Again, the Heat misses.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
Edwards for three. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Anthony Edwards getting into that pull-up game. Nicely done.
Butler surveying the floor. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Minnesota leading by 4. Up top, Edwards. Robinson defending.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Butler against McDaniels. Butler passes to Jovic. Outside Butler. Off target at the rim. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 attempts to go at OT. Pass to Alexander Walker. It's Edwards on the wing. There's a screen. Back to Alexander Walker. On the arc. Adebayo grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
For three, Robinson. And it's good. And that one brings them within 1.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
To the left wing. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Alexander Walker. Gobert with a screen on Robinson from the baseline. Outside McDaniels. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Edwards fires from way outside. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.